We've said the wrong thing. They've said the wrong thing. We're crying. They're crying. Well, at least we're crying when we're not yelling at each other. We're trying to figure out how to avoid them or cajole them into agreeing with our view of the situation. We are storming around. We feel separate. We feel hurt. We feel even abandoned or betrayed. It's relationship repair time. How are we going to do it?
But it's not what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for.
Everything's coming up roses. Or at least that's what we wanted it to be, right? We have this idea that every day is supposed to be like a waltz in the park with our picturesque family or a picturesque girlfriend or boyfriend on our way through Disney World, hair blowing in the breeze, holding hands. Everything's perfect. This is how we want life to be, right? Me too. Me more than you, maybe. But it's not what we end up with. We end up with situations that are difficult, troubling, that hurt our heart, that make us want to give up hope. What do? We need some skills to get through. Not everything is going to work out, and not every relationship is going to maintain, but many of them are going to if we only use a little bit of skill. So I'm going to give you some simple skills you can try today on these difficult relationships, because studies show that relationships that do some repair are stronger than relationships that never have any problems. Turns out some difficulty and some solid repair work is going to make your relationship the one that is going to see you through days, weeks, months, years, and even decades. So we're going to get some tools in our toolbox today as far as relationship repair. First tool up, we're going to use I feel statements. We talked about that in the last video. I feel sad. I feel sorry. I feel angry. I feel hurt. I feel betrayed. When we're saying I feel statements, we're keeping the focus on what we know to be true, which is our own interior experience. We're not saying you hurt me, you betrayed me, you, because we don't really know what's going on with the other person yet. All we know is that we're in some pain and we need some repair. Up next, we're going to ask for what we need to regulate our own bodies and emotions. And this is really hard because we're all prideful. And also because we watched a lot of movies that sort of told us that the people around us are going to know what we need before we even ask for it. Turns out that's not true, people. That means we're going to ask for things. It might be physical things. We're going to ask for a kiss. It might be atmospheric things like, can we just have 5 minutes apart to just think and feels before we come back together? We may ask to be able to finish a statement. Let me just get to the end of my story. I know you have really important things to share too, and I'm going to listen to you, but can I just get to the end? We're going to ask. That makes us seem vulnerable. It may even make us feel like we're needy, but we're not. We're just asking for what we need in that moment. We're having an imperfect moment, and it's going to be messy. Number 3 up, we're going to say we're sorry. I know that our pride is hurt. I know that we're feeling vulnerable. And I know that a lot of us have heard us say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, like 2 little kids being forced to say they're sorry to their sibling. So we may not be using those words, but we are going to ask for a do-over, and we may even signal that we might have some sort of responsibility for the problem or the situation. Kind of like Taylor Swift. Hey, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. So we can say I'm the problem, it's me by saying, hey, can I have a do-over? We can also say it by saying, hey, I know you're feeling bad about what I just said, and I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. All of it is fine, but we're going to signal that we're sorry and that we're maybe even at fault. Skill number 4, and the last skill up today, is we're going to join. We're going to highlight what is similar. Like, it could even be that we're both really sad. Like we could say or observe, hey, I can see that you're really sad. I know I'm feeling really sad. We're both really sad about this. How can we come to a conclusion that will satisfy both of us in any kind of way? How can we make sure that both of us are heard? We can also highlight something that you know your partner's good at, whether your partner in this case is your teen or young adult child, or your best friend at college, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, anybody. We can say, gosh, you're always so good at being thoughtful. I know this because you got me dark chocolate for Valentine's Day. Even though I know you're thoughtful, it just feels like you're not understanding me right now. How can we come to an agreement that meets both of our needs? This is the joining skill. Give it a try. So that's it today, friends. Those 4 skills and many others can be found when you Google John Gottman's work and his ideas around repair for relationships. In his work, he's talking about marriages and intimate relationships, but I'm here to tell you that those same skills will do wonders for your relationships as teens, young adults, and parents as teens and young adults. That's it for this time. I hope you have a great time repairing all of your relationships, and I hope you feel encouraged because you're not perfect. Neither are your people, but you can repair and have the most amazing, strong, long-lasting relationships that will keep you connected over many, many years. I hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I hope that you join us next time on this channel.